Gemini. This is also for your sun, moon, and rising, just to let you know, or for any other placements that you feel called to. Gemini, Gemini. Okay. First thing I see is being very conscious of not repeating histories. That's what I'm seeing, like history being repeated itself, and it's the last thing that you want. Something is very much within your control here. There's a situation where it's saying you need to maybe take a step back and see when enough is enough. And if you've been feeding something that it's too full right now, it can no longer absorb anymore. And it could be, let's say, for example, your closet. Maybe you have to keep buying clothes. Let's just say, or you just over the years been you buy clothes, but you haven't thrown any of the old ones away, or any clothes that you haven't worn in so long, and you can't get rid of it, and so you keep feeding your closet new clothes. And it can't breathe anymore. There's hardly any space to fit anything. Like it's gonna burst open, basically. It's gonna burst, like you're overfeeding your closet. And it needs to have, like, it needs to be emptied out. You need to put your wardrobe on a diet, on like some sort of detox. I would say detox, actually, not diet. It needs to detox. So, of course, that's just an example, right? That is just an example. But what I'm seeing, it's like you keep feeding it, thinking that it's nourishing. And this is not to do with with the body of any kind. This is like something else. But it's just an analogy that I'm seeing that is giving me. It just needs to detox. So there's more room for better things to come in, for like proper growth. That's what I'm seeing. You have a big light bulb moment. There is a moment here where you are like, oh wow, okay, so I see everything a lot clearer now. There's something you're going to choose that's really going to be the best for you, the best choice for you, something that you have been agonizing about. It's been a little bit, it's caused a bit of stress, but that light bulb moment, you're going to have this big clarity, a lot of clarity in your mind, something that you have learned to also, like over time, you try to adjust to a certain situation, living situation, for some, but it doesn't mean that it's okay to continue that way. And something that you found difficult for you to accept, or make a final decision, that's coming to a head now, and it's really important. It's something that it will do you a lot of good. You'll see how the things that you've been trying to manifest will no longer struggle as it has done before. What you're doing is that you're doing yourself a big favor. It's a massive favor for yourself here. There is something that you will actually come out on top. You are favored in terms of getting that job, getting something done. It's like looking through, someone can have like 100 choices, but yours stands out, and it's really, really special and important that you have this. Yours stand out. There's a yes here. Yes. Answer. Your emotional side is going to improve. Something's going to feel a lot better and happier for you as well. Don't worry. have that perseverance. Something's going to improve greatly when it comes to your emotional side. So that's looking really, really good. And a special occasion with a special someone as well coming through. You've been reaching for the stars, and a lot of times you do, catch those stars, but there's one that's been lingering, that you are also managing to at some point get, as long as you make certain choices, as we were talking about. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, the Empress, lovely. And I'm seeing something about your wisdom, to carry on that wisdom that's been passed down to you, wisdom that you know actually works, to apply that, and you'll start to see how things really take effect. You have great positive light around you. The answer is coming, the yes answer is coming in very, very soon, shortly. And you have everything in place to make something work here. I do see it's been a struggle in the past, but it feels like, it's coming through. Make that choice so you can continue in that growth and that abundance. And I see that also you have a very high likability. Like, people are drawn to you very quickly. You have this likability factor. Use that to your advantage also, is what I'm seeing. You want this prosperity to grow. You have to see something a little bit different, Allow the awareness to really take effect. Act upon it. The golden opportunity, the stars you've been reaching for, it's very much there. 8 of Pentacles. I do see something that you've been eyeing, something that you've been paying close attention to, eyeing, trying to manifest, being ready for it. 6 of Swords. All right, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. There's a certain kind of a fear of the unknown that you are releasing. A fear of the unknown that you are releasing. Because you're allowing a lot of the good surprises to come in. The unknown to come in that changes into something positive for you. You're in luck is what I'm seeing. You're in charge and you're in luck. Working on something, working on that stability. There's going to be, I do see your income being quite steady, being good, being in the place that you want it to be. Your finances, something here that you've been projecting, trying to clear out the cobwebs, or something that you're needing to pay off. Any kind of conflict as well that is, you're moving away from that. Looking also at a particular destination or travel, but you're wanting to make sure everything is in place and that you're comfortable enough to do it as well. I get a message about a stranger, like somebody that you don't know, that you could be bumping into. If you just take that slightly different direction, go towards something that at least you're making the moves, making the strides and moves, even if you don't exactly know where you will end up, but you will. And it's like you're being rewarded because you're making those moves. The Emperor. Oh, we have, yes. There we go. I kept seeing that you are in charge. You see, the moment, what I'm seeing, it's like there's an energy that's staggering, right? Because you have a lot of good things around you. Look, good pointers, good openings, the right people, but it's all staggered. once that is lifted up, and I do see like your mind opening, there's something here opening, that now that energy, you know where it's going. It's strong, it's going straight, no more staggering. There's also something about a partnership I'm seeing that really works out, but you're the leader here. You have authority, you have, the knowledge and the skill that makes you prime for position out there. Oh, like I was saying, that you're the one that is favored in many, many ways. If you have been wanting to get something off the ground, it is there for you. That golden opportunity now is starting to manifest, something that you say you can easily speak it into existence, as long as you've taken the action to make those moves. And I'm seeing something about your home environment, something about that improving. There's a soul connection also that I'm seeing, that, the timing of it is important as well. Again, I get something about a stranger, like someone that you'll be meeting. They could say something that really turns things around. It could be a chance encounter, chance meeting. There's something that, be careful where you focus your energies, because it's very, very strong what you're drawing in. And it could be some answer that you get from a stranger, or some compliment, whatever it may be, that really highlights things. There's also another meaning that you are no stranger yourself to being in this sort of situations, getting to the highest of the high. But it's trying to maintain that, you've had a lot of really interesting special experiences, to then being in something where you feel stagnant. But, I'm also seeing there is actually no rush here. But the power is yours. The power is definitely yours here. You're reaching for the stars, and it's landing.